Introduction to JavaScript, Createelement, and Queryselector. JavaScript, Createelement, and Queryselector are tools to manipulate the DOM. Createelement is used to create new HTML elements, and Queryselector is used to access existing elements. What is JavaScript Createelement? Createelement is a function that allows you to create new HTML elements. It takes two parameters, the element type and an optional object containing attributes. How to use JavaScript Createelement? Create a new element by calling the function and passing in the element type and an optional attributes object. Add content to the new element using the inner HTML property. Add the element to the page using the append child function. What is JavaScript Queryselector? Queryselector is a function that allows you to access existing elements on a page. It takes a CSS selector as a parameter and returns the first element that matches the selector. How to use JavaScript Queryselector? Pass in a CSS selector as a parameter to the function. Manipulate the returned element as needed, such as adding a class using the class list property or updating the content using the inner HTML property. Differences between JavaScript Createelement and Queryselector. Createelement creates new elements, while Queryselector accesses existing elements. Createelement takes two parameters, while Queryselector takes a single parameter. Examples of JavaScript Createelement and Queryselector usage. Detailed examples of how to create a new div element using Createelement and how to access and manipulate a div element using Queryselector. Benefits of using JavaScript Createelement and Queryselector. They allow for easy creation and manipulation of HTML elements, enabling dynamic web pages and interactive applications. These methods offer a more efficient way of manipulating the DOM and help keep code organized. Resources for learning JavaScript, Createelement, and Queryselector. Online courses, interactive tutorials, and comprehensive guides available for learning more about these JavaScript features. Conclusion: JavaScript Createelement and Queryselector are powerful tools for DOM manipulation. These tools can significantly enhance web development skills when utilized effectively.